Genre: Biography. Cesar Chavez. Essential question: what do heroes do? Read about a man who took action to improve the lives of others. Who are your heroes? For many farm workers, Cesar Chavez is a hero. He is the brave man who spent his life helping them. Childhood. Cesar Chavez was born in Arizona. His parents taught him about learning, hard work, and respect. Cesar worked on the family farm as a young boy. He helped care for the farm animals. His mother and grandmother taught Cesar about caring. Many people came to their door asking for food, and his kind family always shared. Cesar had a strong interest in education. This desire to learn was sometimes hard on him. Spanish was his first language, but he needed to learn and study English. At school, he was punished for speaking Spanish. His mother taught Cesar to find peaceful ways to solve problems. These lessons helped him succeed later in life. He would win struggles without fighting. Hard times. When Cesar was 10, it did not rain for a long time. This drought caused the plants on the farm to die. Without crops to sell, Cesar's family couldn't afford to keep the farm. Then Cesar's family moved to California where there was no drought. His family traveled from farm to farm and worked the crops. Cesar and his family would quickly discover that migrant farm workers had difficult lives. Their challenging jobs forced them to work long hours for little money. The workers bent over all day tending the crops. The work they had to perform made their backs hurt and their fingers bleed. If workers complained, farm owners fired them.
Timeline of Cesar Chavez's life. 1927. Cesar is born on March 31st. 1939. Chavez family moves to California. 1942. Cesar finishes 8th grade, begins full-time farm work. 1962. Started National Farm Workers Association. 1965. He convinces the workers to have a strike. 1991. Cesar gives speeches about treating workers fairly. 1993. Cesar helped farm workers until he dies on April 23rd. 1994. He wins the U.S. Medal of Freedom.
Changing lives. Cesar knew the migrant workers were not treated fairly, so he decided to take action. He told the migrant workers he had a plan. It was time for grapes to be harvested or picked. Cesar told the workers to stop working. This was called a strike. The grapes began to rot. With no grapes to sell, the landowners lost money. Finally, the owners talked to Cesar. They promised better pay. After that, the workers began picking the crops again. Cesar Chavez worked for the rest of his life to improve farm workers' lives. Would you agree that he is a hero?